Today, Friday, July 21st, 2023, at Restaurant News Roundup, we're covering the following stories. In-N-Out bans employees from wearing masks. There's a poultry price fixing lawsuit in the works. And we are seeing for the first time ever spirit sales eclipse beer sales at restaurants. I'm your host, Jensen Cummings, and this is your weekly dose of rapid fire, hard hitting breaking news for the restaurant industry. All the stories that you need to stay informed quickly to get back to what actually makes you money. This is 10 stories in under 10 minutes. Stay with me, see if I can keep up, because this is one take, no refires. Let's get into it. Teleprompter, here we go. Toast axes 99-cent fee by Caitlin Mullen, restaurant dive. Toast has reversed course on a recently added 99-cent fee for online orders that was to be paid by consumers. The company said Wednesday it will remove the fee by the end of this week. The fee had been met with backlash from restaurants and consumers alike. Some saw it as an overstep on Toast's part to get between a restaurant and its customers. Quote, "We made the wrong decision in adding the 99-cent fee. We understand that this was not how the charge was perceived by some of you, and we apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused." This is from Chris Comparato, CEO of Toast. My question, is this a major misstep for Toast that leaves an opening for other POS companies to challenge them? They are the big dog in that space. It's their blood in the water. Next up, first time, distilled spirits eclipse beer in restaurants by Mandy Ellis, FSR Magazine. According to a recent report from SFR Magazine, the category grew by 20% in 2022, while beer sales only grew by 10%. The report attributed the growth to a number of factors, including the rise of cocktail culture and the growing availability of high-quality spirits at a variety of price points. The report also found that spirits are now being served in a variety of restaurants, including casual dining chains, fast casual restaurants, and even some quick-serve restaurants. My question, what does this mean for the craft beer scene, which has been shrinking for some time now? I need to hear from my craft beer people, my fellow cicerones. All right. Some Massachusetts restaurants are okay to accept SNAP payments. This is by Peter Romero, Restaurant Business Online. A new law in Massachusetts allows some restaurants to accept SNAP payments, formerly known as food stamps. The law, which was signed by Governor Charlie Baker, allows restaurants that meet certain criteria to accept SNAP payments for prepared foods. The criteria included having a seating capacity of at least 10 people, offering a full menu of prepared foods, and being located in a low-income area. The law is expected to benefit both restaurants and SNAP recipients. Restaurants will be able to attract new customers, and SNAP recipients will have more options for where to use their benefits. My question, do you think other states will follow suit? Will this become the norm? Domino's, Uber Eats, Postmates announced new partnership by Anthony Robledo, USA Today. Domino's has been a digital-first company for quite some time, developing its own online ordering platforms, delivery infrastructure, and more to be the premium delivery pizza option in the market. They have had a definitive stance against joining any of the third-party food delivery platforms up until now. The announcement of this partnership boosted Domino's stock value by several percentage points, and sales have already shown an upward trajectory. My question, does this actually say more about the status of third-party delivery as mainstay in the restaurant industry, or is it Domino's own need to continue to fight for market share? Which way does this story kind of tip for you? All right, a little more news that could be affecting the world of pizza. Wheat prices soar as Russia-Ukraine tensions stoke food crisis fears, by Sam Meredith, CNBC. Wheat prices have soared to their highest level in more than a decade after Russia threatened to treat ships headed for Ukrainian ports as military cargo carriers. It comes shortly after the Kremlin pulled out of the Black Sea Grain Initiative, a critically important wartime deal that provided a maritime humanitarian corridor for the export of Ukrainian grain. Russia is the world's largest exporter of wheat, and Ukraine is the fifth largest. If the conflict between the two countries escalates, it could lead to a significant disruption in the global wheat supply. Question: does this create more demand for alternative flours, even something like cricket flour? Where does pizza go from here? Next up, Pilgrim's Pride facing restored price fixing accusations by Ryan McCarthy, Meat and Poultry. More pricing stuff. This latest lawsuit brings up similar allegations that companies and executives were part of a nationwide conspiracy to fix prices and rig bids for broiler chicken products going back as far as 2008. The allegations included companies coordinating pricing for restaurants, grocery stores, and wholesale chicken buyers. Pilgrim's Pride entered a plea agreement in October 2020 with the U.S. Department of Justice over charges the poultry processor engaged in a price fixing scheme and agreed to pay $110.5 million. Question: who has faced ridiculously high chicken prices? Everybody. Are you concerned this type of practice could be the reason for that price and affecting other skyrocketed food prices that you're facing? Let me know. Next up, Cabot enjoys symbiotic relationship with Florida International University. This is by McCall Christine Escobar in Hospitality Tech. Cabot, a point of sale and restaurant management software company, is enjoying a symbiotic relationship with Florida International University's Chaplin School of Hospitality. The company has partnered with the university to provide its software to FIU's hospitality students. This is a quote I got directly from Michael Chang, Dean of Students at Chaplin School of Hospitality, Florida International University. We cannot run from technology. We have to embrace it. Our learners do best with kinesthetic approach and need to know how to interact with technology like Tabit, from the dining room to the kitchen to reports in the back office. My question: why aren't more hospitality tech companies and hospitality culinary schools teaming up? Tech really needs to invest in the future leaders of our industry, and schools have long been criticized, by myself included, for their training being antiquated, not getting the students ready for the market. All right. Consumers want robots out of sight and out of mind when eating out. This is by Payments. A new study by Payments has found that consumers want robots out of sight and out of mind when eating out. The study, which surveyed over 1,000 consumers, found that only 14% of respondents would be comfortable with a robot taking their order. The study also found that consumers are more likely to be comfortable with robots performing tasks that are not directly related to customer service, such as cleaning tables or preparing food. I was surprised by this, I gotta say. Question: I'm torn, so I want to hear from you. Are you more comfortable with robots serving you food or preparing your food? Because a chef, I want them out of the kitchen. I don't know. Kettner Exchange, Puesto, and Tony Hawk to open new restaurants at San Diego International Airport. It's by Candace Wu, Eater San Diego. Terminal 1 will include 19 new restaurants across 32,000 square feet of space, as well as an additional 14,000 square feet of retail. Novecientos Grados is an all-new restaurant backed by skate legend Tony Hawk that centers around an open kitchen that'll showcase the Cali Mex cuisine of Chef Claudette Zepeda, the Top Chef Mexico alum and James Beard Awards semifinalist. I got to know, best airport food anywhere in the country or in the world. Let me know where I need to be flying into. Airport foods getting better. That's all I got to say. Lastly, In-N-Out Burger bans masks in 5 states. It's by Madeline Garfinkel, entrepreneur. In-N-Out Burger has banned masks in 5 states, including Texas, Colorado, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. The company's reasoning, per a memo leaked on social media, is that it wants to highlight the, quote, importance of customer service and, quote, show associates smiles as well as other facial features. Since the menu leaked, the company's social media pages have been flooded with comments from users criticizing the policy, talking about cleanliness and values while preventing your employees from wearing protective gear during an ongoing pandemic is hypocrisy at its finest. Simple question: are you in support or opposition of this decision by In-N-Out? All right. How do we do? Whew. That's 10 minutes. That's it for this show. Hope you enjoyed it. Check you out next time.